Hey y'all, I thought I'd do a review of this Tractor Supply trailer box going on to the Tractor Supply 6x8 trailer. When I was looking at these setups, there wasn't a whole lot of videos out there, so figured I'd add mine to the lot. So first of all, you'll see how it kind of fits on here. It doesn't line up with the this cross member here. I think they probably just welded it on a little bit crooked. It's not quite straight because if you look back here, I've got it lined up pretty straight back here, this is where I want it to be straight so that when the lid opens up, it doesn't bump on this front rail. And that makes it just not straight up here. So whatever, I mean, it's no big problem in construction really, or no big issue. Just, I don't like the way it looks. I wish it was even right there. So the trailer's the box is pretty solid, pretty sturdy, fits on here nice. This lid is that diamond plate stuff that's painted black. The sides and the bottom feel like they're just a little bit thinner than this lid. So the hinges on these bad boys are crazy. You could probably launch a watermelon or something off the top of there. They really, so watch yourself when you open it up. They really fly up there. They're strong. On the other end of the spectrum, this little handle here is super chintzy. I mean, it's a couple times. I mean, I haven't even had it a few days, and it's gotten. Of course, it won't do it now. It's gotten stuck up like that. I saw another little video online where a guy, it just, oh, see, there you go. It got stuck. Saw another video that a guy posted where this was just rattling, wobbling loose, and it probably, this little guy probably slipped out from underneath there or something. Anyway, I'm not impressed with the latch, but I suppose you could change that out at some point. It's got a good weather seal all the way around the lid. This thing's it's nice and squishy, and then the lip hangs over pretty good. However, they put this Tractor Supply badge here on the front, and this thing just pops right out. It's got a little rubber, like a little rubber grommets, and then it's just a hole going right into your box there. And it looks like they try to do some silicone around it, but I'm not really impressed with that either. I'm wondering if that's gonna, how watertight that's gonna be when you get going down the road in a rainstorm or a snowstorm. This other side looks a little bit better. No silicone on that one, but anyway, hopefully that keeps the water out. If not, I'll figure something else out. But I asked when I bought it, there is no Tractor Supply company mounting kit, like hardware mounting kit. They just said, oh, no, you just, whatever nuts and bolts you want. So, I got some stuff from the Home Depot. Here's what it looks like when it's open. I could probably back it up just a little bit more against that rail, but I'm gonna keep mine forward just a little bit. I kind of like to have just a tiny bit of clearance. They said that some people like to bring it and mount it up against these rails here rather than mount it to the tongue. But the way my rails are, they're angled, so it wouldn't really mount pretty. I'd have to get like maybe some U-bolts to go around it and through, or something silly like that. And I just thought I'm gonna go down through the bottom. I wish that it would fit. I wish that they had manufactured these so that the shape of the box lined up even with the tongue. And now maybe it does on Maybe it does on a larger trailer. Maybe some of the larger trailers have the tongue spread is just a little wider, but that kind of annoys me just a little bit that it hangs over the tongue. I would like to see one fit just right on there. I know Harbor Freight makes a smaller trailer box that will fit on there, but it's kind of square. It doesn't follow the shape of the trailer tongue, so I didn't like that either. So anyway, this is what I decided to go with in the end. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get to mounting this thing on here, and we'll see how this goes. So there's a finished product. That's what it looks like, all bolted onto the trailer. You know, about like you'd expect it to look. Fits nice. It's the, like I say, watch your chin when that lid comes up. That sucker shoots up. I left a little space for the, the lid to clear this front rail here when it opens. Would have been nice if they'd maybe built it just a little bit higher, so you could butt the box all the way up against the frame of the trailer, and then the lid, when it would open, would clear just above the top of the rail. That would have been nice, but I know they got to try to make this to fit multiple different trailers. So, I just got 4 bolts holding it down in each corner. Nothing real. I don't know, nothing real fancy there. I can show you guys one thing, or I'll try here. So the front bolt, you can see it comes down through the frame, and there's no problem. It clears the wires just fine. That rear bolt, see these wires go into a tube that runs right there. It runs the length of the trailer. So that rear bolt, you kind of have to offset inside when you drill it. You got to offset it so you don't run into your tube. And that was a little bit of a pain. I had to re-drill a couple of holes in there just to make sure because the first set of holes I wound up too close to the pin. You see, I wound up too close to that tube in there, so I had to re-drill. Anyway, I'm happy with it. Overall, I give it a 4 out of 10 or 4 out of 5. That's probably what I'll put on the Tractor Supply's website. Like I say, if it fit nicely, if it kind of matched the dimensions of the trailer tongue here, and if they had built it just a little bit higher so that you could butt the trailer, or butt the box all the way up against the trailer frame, and then the lid would clear, I'd give it a full 5 stars. But because of how they built it like that, it's getting 4. Thanks for watching.